Total War, playing the AUC mod as the Romans. And let's just zoom in. And we have a full stack army here ready to besiege this settlement. And we have a full stack army besieging Lemonum over here in western France, or southwestern. And I think it's an end turn. And it actually looks like they consolidated their forces. So we're facing approximately 3,000. Basically the same number as ours, but theirs is split up into 3 groups. Heavy infantry, spearmen, family members, heavy cav, heavy infantry, and they even picked up some Breton heavy infantry. Wow, let's take a look at their stats. Yeah. Right. Good selection of forces arrayed against us. Let's see if we win. If we lose, we need to try and take out as much as possible. So we can have our follow-up army. And we're fighting at night. It's a night battle. Right. And there's the stars. Right, let's get our forces set up. That's a lot of infantry. It's a double row of light infantry. And what are we looking at for our cavalry? 3 units. Missile cav and barbarian cav. I'm going to place over here until we find out where the enemy are coming in from. There's our Hastati, and we have an extra row of Principes, and we really don't have too much in the way of skirmish troops. Basically 1 unit. We do have some spearmen. We'll just hold them on the flank for the moment and start the battle. Okay, that's a reinforcing army over there. And reinforcing army over on our left flank. Right. Let's try to redeploy some troops. And we put our Triarii in front. One of the reinforcing armies has a lot of heavy cavalry in it. I'm not sure which one it is though. I guess we can try to zoom in. Okay, cavalry, cavalry. Right, this is the one that has 3 enemy generals in it. Let's pull these around and try to target this general. We may be able to kill him off if we're lucky. Their first force is almost within range. I think I'm just going to pull these skirmishers back. Right, let me go and run and see if you can kill them. Are you going to throw? Yes, you are. And you are killing some off. Good. And the smart AI sent a small force of swordsmen to pursue you. And they're probably going to soak up most of your javelins. Okay, the enemy has gotten to our front lines. How well are we doing? Well, we're killing some. But our front lines are taking quite a bit of casualties. Those are heavy swordsmen. Okay, stop chasing them. Right, there's our barbarian cavalryman. Okay, you've run out of javelins. The second reinforcing army is getting close. And that's the strong one. We need to save as much of our cavalry as possible. You got into a fight with somebody. There's a... Yeah. Well, they broke. Cavalry broke. Oh well. Do we have any gaps in our lines? Yes we do. Let's send our other cavalry to try to take out their generals here. And you managed to get all the way into the enemy's rear lines. How well's our general doing? He's almost taken out one of theirs. Okay, that was their faction leader, I believe. The units are broken. Right, there's... They have another general here coming towards us. And we should put these ones on fire at will again. We need to get rid of these archers, I think. Okay. Their second army has reached us. Let's try to get all our forces back to the front line. Move those ones forwards a bit. Triarii are doing as well as they can. They're fighting the Breton heavy infantry. Right, we need to get all of our cavalry back to the front lines. Keep fighting Triarii. Your reinforcements are on the way.
Great gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a
Right.
home in our enemies' hearts!
Go ahead and charge these ones.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear and now they flee!
Okay, we've won the battle, but we're going to continue. We need to wipe out as many of the enemy forces as possible. How many have we killed? 82%. There's Luco, Matuginus, Renus, the Cunning, their faction leader, I believe, and Rhiannorix. Run them all down. Let none escape. Or as few as possible. Yeah, cavalry are pretty tired, but they can take a break after they've killed all these units. Just chase them all down. That's a full unit right there. So we really want to try and get all of them. They are getting close to the finish line. Right, that's 95% of them. Go ahead and blow your horn. %. Basically the entire force. and speed it up. And that should be it. And we lost about 40%.
Worthy of Roman arm.
Right. Now, what to do with them? They're not happy with us. We're going to have to exterminate, I believe. And there's a British diplomat. A plague in Macedonia. A great and terrible plague in Macedonia is threatening to spread southwards into Greece. It is almost certainly caused by the Celts and other barbarians. Almost certainly. Yep, there's a British diplomat. Right, and that's one of the few diplomats we haven't talked to. Ptolemy, Iberian. We've talked to both of those. Now, what about Flamonum? Lower your tax rate. Merge the units. And bring this army up to lay siege.
Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
Now, our spy can go here to their capital. And this is their new faction leader, Epirodorix. And they have a nice big population there. And they're recruiting some of their best units. Patroas. Those are heavy swordsmen. Right. Where's our navy?
Yes, Captain. Imperator, Zero. Orders.
You can take all of those.
Set sail.
And
Fleet ready.
set sail.
Set
Indeed.
sail.
And we have a lot of money, so let's recruit some troops. And keep those troops moving to the front lines. Now, how big is Vienna? It's a large town and it has a half stack in it. But their other settlements aren't that well defended. Right. We can now recruit close to our front lines. Build that for public order. Tolosa. Get here. As we've got the money, let's indeed get some extra troops. You're now on the front lines as well. Now, we're only just positive towards public order, even on the lowest tax rate. but we need to push out with some troops. We could probably move some troops from here forwards, so we can keep up the pressure on the Gauls. Okay, are they trying to relieve the siege here at Vienna? And our general was here. And 2 new family members. Very good. Right. Your happiness is actually going down. We can, in fact, lay siege. Let's risk sending some more troops. And send a couple of units from here to join up over there. We just need to maintain the pressure on the Gauls. We don't need to build anything this turn. I don't think. Let's just check. Ah, here we can. And that's it. Now, where's our diplomat? Oh yes, he's trying to talk to the British diplomat.
I shall speak with them at once.
Right.
Your Honor, out of moves.
So the British have taken all of England and Wales. You don't have room to recruit any troops. Let's send a unit up to Verdadeno and merge the units. Actually, let's bring these units down. And retrain those in here. So we have the capital under siege, which only has 4 units in it now. We get another unit there. We can get some cavalry. Next turn, maybe we can get some infantry. What about up here? Yes, we can. Those are just armor upgrades. But we can send perhaps some more units up. So let's end the turn. And there's some rebel navies up in the Atlantic. And let's try and reinforcing over here. We can probably auto-resolve that one. We need to lower the taxes here. And where are we going to land? I think we'll just land right here. Right. We'll send you up to there and pick up some mercenaries on the way. Now, what are these rebels doing? Do they want to try and besiege my city? And we're going to send our diplomat. Let's try and bribe them. And do some construction work. And improve our walls. And increase our movement range. And that's all the construction that we need to do. Right, you are going to come up here and try to block their reinforcements. And we are going to auto-resolve that one. And we're going to have to exterminate them. Where's their new capital? Okay, it's not Vienna. It's not Bibracte. And it's not Cinnabon. So they must indeed have another settlement somewhere. Maybe up here somewhere. That's their new faction leader. So let's just fix up the city. That's going to give us artillery. Okay, we can get a general and we can get Triarii here. Good. They still have a good sized population. And we're going to upgrade our stables. How much are Triarii? 1,000. Let's recruit one, as we don't have too many of those in our armies. And upgrade and retrain where we can. And I think that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. And so until next time, thank you all for watching.